Hi everybody! Hello and welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming 1111. My name is Stephanie and let's just go ahead and get in. I'm going to go ahead and do all 12 zodiac signs for today because today is Earth Day. So I'm super excited. I love Earth Day. It's a good time to go outside in nature and just say thank you to Mother Gaia for being so amazing. So get outside today and enjoy some of this beautiful earth. I think a lot of us are going to be finding ourselves outside insequently, accidentally today. Just like a pool, you know, a pool or a calling. For example, I made an appointment today to have someone come look at my yard. And I did that this morning, forgetting that it was Earth Day. And my brother had an appointment pretty out far in the mountains. Didn't realize it was Earth Day, just made that appointment, and so he's going on a nice drive. And my mom was sitting out on her deck this morning, enjoying herself or just looking outside. So even my dad, my stepdad, he went on a drive to his job today. And so it's like all of a sudden we're all getting back out in nature, back out in Mother Earth. So I think that's a sign that Mother Earth is calling us. So let's just see if you find yourself outside today, insequently on this beautiful Earth Day. The President and the House are planting a tree for the 50th anniversary on Earth Day. So that was really interesting. I posted it on my channel for community. And they had a nice little talk about trees and Earth Day and how many trees America's going to plant. I think it was like 1 trillion. 1 trillion trees, and how that's going to erase a lot of bad pollution that man has made so far. It's going to really eliminate some problems. So anyways, there's a nice little talk about how trees help us and what they do. We all know they breathe in toxic gas, methane gas, and all of that stuff, and they give us oxygen. Okay, so they breathe in carbon monoxide and give us oxygen. Basically, trees take out the toxins and give us something good. And you know what? That's Mother Earth. She takes all of our abuse, all of our toxic energy, all of our man-made crap and pollution, even the energy that we have towards each other, all of our toxicity, hatred, anger, animosity, disrespect, ugliness. She takes that and can transmute that and alchemically just make it something beautiful. She can heal and regenerate and give us something else. She is the Empress. Mother Gaia is the Empress. And she takes something and makes it into something else beautiful, which is what we need. So I'm very grateful for her today, Mother Earth. And it's a beautiful feminine energy, so I hope we honor her today. Okay, so anyways, I'm just going to pick a mindfulness meditation card first before we get into the all 12 zodiac signs, and then I'll be doing all 12 of them. All right, so hi everybody. What's a mindfulness meditation today? Hopefully we can do something outside. What is the advice today for our meditation? It is this one, whatever it is. And it is your tongue. Wow, talking about our mouths. Hi, XO. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. It says your tongue, guys. Your tongue for 1 week while eating or drinking. Become aware of your tongue. When you notice your mind wandering during a meal, return it to the awareness of your tongue. Become aware of the changing experiences of temperature and texture and flavor and spiciness. Where does it sense various flavors most acutely? And how is your tongue moving? I think a lot of us can think of some really fun things to do with your tongue. Maybe you guys are, I don't know. I do sense with this card though, communication. I feel like some communication is going to come to people who've been waiting for it. So that might be some good news for some of you guys. It says tongue practice is one of the best examples of the power of mindfulness. When we focus on the quiet mind on anything, that one small thing will open up and reveal an entire universe. A universe that was always there, but somehow hidden. In the case of the tongue, it literally was hidden right beneath our nose. And ordinarily, we were unaware of our tongue as it carries out so many tasks. If we only notice it when we bite or burn it, people are often amazed when they begin to pay attention to their tongue. It's like a little man living inside my mouth, always taking care of things in there. As surely as we can become aware of the hidden life of our tongue, we can also, through practice, become aware of many blessings of our lives. It says here, the tongue has its wisdom of its very own. Like most things, it operates better when we don't try to control it. And you know what came to my mind there too? Mantras. Maybe we should be doing some mantras today. Say a new mantra and watch what we speak. Watch what we say. Don't try to control it, but pay attention to it. Are we being aggressive? Are we being passive? Are we being abusive? Are we being a doormat? What are we? What does our tongue say about us? Are we communicating like we would like? So anyways, those are just some thoughts. All right, so today we're going to start with Aries. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the sign of Aries. What's going on, Aries? I love Aries. You know, I have Aries moon in tropical. I'm really fond of Aries. A lot's going on for you. You guys are very close to your Lord, which is Mars, and Mars is in the 12th house. Keep in mind I follow Vedic, okay, guys? So Mars is in the 12th house, and it's literally one house away from you, so you're super close, and it's acting as if it's right behind you. Like, it supports you, it's right there, it's very close. That means you can pull on its power a lot easier than if it was 7 houses away from you or 9 houses away from you. It's literally right behind you. So I feel like you're ultra confident, and I feel like you have a really good sense of what needs to be done in your life. I also feel like you're going to start pursuing dreams really, really forwardly. You're going to start going after things that you want. Nothing's going to hold you back. You're really into healing also right now because your Mars is there, so you're really into spirituality. And you're going to confidently start taking charge of your spiritual life. Meaning mantras, Reiki, gemstones, healing powers, with candle magic, with confirmations and visualizations, anything creative. Aries, you're going to be really getting into that kind of energy. Also, because it's Earth Day, and this is, you know, this is Vedic Aries birthday, you know, you are representative of Earth, the beginning, creation, the very new start, the fresh start. So Aries, be prepared to show us the way. You are our leader. You show the rest of the zodiac signs the kind of attitude and gumption and the way to a new future, to a new beginning. So Aries, be prepared to have a fresh new life. Chains are being broken. Your past is being melted away. This is a new start. This is your new year. This is your new year, actually. This is the very beginning of a new cycle. So you will have ended so much, and be proud of yourself because you came a very long way. A very long way. All right, so let's get the first couple cards we have for you. Okay, we have a lot of 8 action going on, which is power, 8. We have the 8th house and the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. The 8th house is a transformational area. It is the house of death, ruled by Pluto, also ruled by Mars, which Aries, Mars rules you and Scorpio. So, you know, here you are, brothers, sisters. And you're going through this transformational area of your life. This can be about shared resources, intense emotions. This could be a time where you're going to pay debts, or people are going to pay debts back to you. This is a time of loans. You might be incurring some kind of a loan, maybe to start a business, maybe to help a business, maybe to create some kind of project. Maybe you need some money borrowed so you can take care of a certain issue that's been pending on your mind for a while. We have the 8 of Swords, which means you've been worried about this. You knew it was coming up and it's here. A lot of you have some kind of big thing that you're facing, whether it's money related or not. It could be a relationship. It could be a court date. It could be a divorce. It could be a marriage. It could be an anniversary of some sort. but you knew this day was coming. And it's here. It's coming within 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 hours, something like that with the threes. It's coming. The Three of Wands is 3 weeks. So something very big and transformational is about to happen. Let's go ahead and see if I can get an idea of what this energy is. Spirit, can you reveal to me for the sign of Aries what this energy is for the new beginning for Aries? Can you show me part of this transformation, what it looks like, what it could be about? What is the energy source for the new start for Aries? Reaching out, help is on the way. Communication, again, just really coming in. I think you haven't had communication with somebody for a long time, and it's about to start. Within 3 weeks, you guys are going to be start talking. Also by tomorrow, I'm hearing the 23rd for some people. There is an energy of 3. But anyways, help is on the way. So this transformation is, you may have felt alone, lonely, isolated, on an island by yourself, just suffering in some kind of situation where your mind could not escape the worries and the stress and the turmoil of your situation. And now it's going to be transformed. Now you're going to finally get that help that you've been needing, that you've been hoping for. Spirit, let's get more of an idea about what this could be. What is the situation here for the sign of Aries? What is the situation for Aries? What could this be? What is this situation all about? It could be multiple situations, you know, it doesn't have to be all the same. We have the Page of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Moon, and the Six of Swords. Seven of Cups. I think there's been some confusion about how you're going to move on with someone of a water sign, most likely a Cancerian. It could also be someone born in the year of the pig in the Chinese zodiac. But when I see the Page of Cups, that is a child or a young person or the beginning of a new communication style, which is more emotional. And with the Hanged Man, there's a pause. You have to wait. Or you're being forced to look at something differently. About the moon, about your emotions, about how you feel. We are having a new moon in Aries. This is Vedic. Everyone's jibbity about a new moon in Taurus. It gets annoying because, like, there's 1,000 channels that talk about tropical, and there's like 5 that talk about Vedic, you know? So I have to tell you, this is a new moon in Aries, not Taurus. And that's literal Vedic sidereal. If you had a telescope and was going to go look where this constellation is, where the new moon is at, it's in Aries. So why are we talking about it being in Taurus? I mean, okay. All right. Besides that, when you get a new energy in a very strong sign like Taurus, fiery, it's warlike, this is fighting for your family. You're going to be fighting for your children, fighting for your mom, fighting for your dad, fighting as a parent. You're just fighting for your circle. There is going to be some kind of a battle. When you get the new moon, it's like you're calling in a battle. It's like you're saying, try me. Just try me, push my buttons, say something, do something. I'm ready. I'm geared up. I've got my weapons. I'm ready for this. This is gearing up for an event. And you have the 8 of Swords, which is you're worried. You've been seeing this. This is going to happen. This event is going to happen. You knew it. And here it is, 3 of Wands. Get ready. Get ready because the event is happening. And there's going to be a very sensitive way to approach this and communicate. We're not going to talk about this in a fiery way or in a swordsy way. We're going to talk about this in a very emotional, sensitive way. And we're going to be getting a new perspective on our feelings and our heart and our emotions in the matter. There's a lot of things we're not sure about. There's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of secrets or hidden things. And that can give us a little fear, Aries. But I see us moving into a new day and a new dawn with the 6 of Swords. This is moving out of a very difficult situation. in a very painful new beginning. But hear what I said, painful new beginning. It's not going to be a painless, it's going to be painful. So this is going to be a new transformation that's going to have some very swordsy pain. That means you're going to have mental affliction, and you might also say some things that might hurt people. But be careful, because you know you can have a mouth on you, Aries. But with the Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man, this is about holding back. I think you or someone's going to hold back some very confrontational words until you know the whole situation. I feel like there could be someone out there that wants to go off, really wants to go off on someone, but they're not. They're going to hold back until they get more information. With the Seven of Cups, that's really what I'm feeling, that you're just thinking, contemplating, really seeing the situation and how it evolves before you really jump the gun and decide or say something. Let's get a message from the Divine Feminine here for Aries. We're all going to feel a little bit of this Aries energy because of the new moon. Plus, we're literally in the birth month of Aries per Vedic astrology, which is spring. The beginning and birth of a new era, the beginning and birth of a new season. This is actually the beginning of all cycles. It goes spring, summer, fall, winter. That's how it goes. It doesn't start with winter. It starts with fall. This is the ram. This is the beginning. This is the alpha. Why do you think you hear the words alpha and omega? If you look at what's opposite of Aries is Libra. And the Greek symbology of Libra is an omega symbol. It's like the sun setting. It's the omega. It's going below the earth. It is the lower energy, the darker energy. It is the opposite of the beginning. It is the end. So it's an ending. It's the death of the seasons come winter. Well, that's Libra. That's omega. Aries is the alpha. No wonder Aries is the alpha. No wonder Aries is the leader, the entrepreneur, the outspoken one, the creative one, the one that sparks things into happening, the instigator, the fighter, the one that bucks, any kind of system that tries to control. Aries is free and open and wanting to fight and go after what needs to happen. Aries is full of energy. It's like being pumped up for a race and you haven't even started racing yet. And you're just ready to go, and you're ready for them to say go, and then you just go on the race. That's Aries. You're the beginning. You have all the stamina, the energy. You're ready to shoot off. You're very, very energetic. And that's why a lot of Aries people can't sit still, because they're just pent up with so much energy and thoughts and creativities. But then what happens when you're running the race, you're getting slower and slower, and you start to die down towards the end of the race because you get tired and it's time to rest. So Aries, you are the beginning. You are the spark of everything to happen. Let's get this message from your higher divine feminine self, or your divine feminine if you are a masculine Aries watching me. Okay, so I have focus and trust. Something better is coming. And I think this is your higher self or your lover. And they're saying, look, just focus, trust. You're in the right direction. You're on the right path. And something better is coming along the way. I feel it. I see it. I can sense it. Your divine feminine side is saying, I know this is going to happen. You're getting over some very painful hurt. Bottom of the deck, which is the past for me here, is painful, scorned, betrayed, and shocked. So you've gone through some kind of an event, Aries, that just shocked the hell out of you, knocked you off your seat. You are hurt beyond what you thought you would be in this situation. A lot of you are dealing with some very residual pain. It's just there, and you've been suffering with this. This is long-standing with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. This didn't just start today or going to start next week. You've been going through this for some time. It feels like most of the winter. You know, most of the winter, you've been going through this, and now we're coming into spring, and you're like, dear God, is there sunlight? Is there daylight? Is there going to be a break of all of this pain and suffering that I've been going through? And then here's this reaching out. Help is on the way. Yes. And now you're building up to a moment. This moment, it could be a court date. It could be a conversation. It could be a travel. It could be a moving. A lot of you guys could be moving. But it's here. And a lot of us are coming out of confinement with the coronavirus, you know, the isolation, whatever, being uplifted, you know. So I think a lot of us are going to get out in nature and just get out, and you've been waiting for that. But there's still some holding back. Because you know that even though it's a brand new start and it's a fresh new beginning for you, Aries, it's a rocky road. Six of Swords is no bueno. This is not going to be an easy, fresh new beginning. This is going to be a very painful, hard new beginning. So you know it's not going to be easy. It's no walk in the park. And you've dealt with a lot of hurt in your past. So you're kind of okay with this. Let's see what else is coming in for you. Let's get a message from your divine masculine side. Let's get a message. Divine masculine for the sign of Aries. This is your higher self, divine masculine self, or your masculine, okay? What's the message from your masculine, Aries? Okay, well, I got two of them, so I guess there's two important messages first. The current energy between you and the masculine is remorse and regret. I cry so much. I regret so much, and I'm sorry. So there's just this painful, they're suffering too. You're not suffering alone. They're also suffering. They have a lot of regrets of what they've put you through. They've been crying probably as much as you. Turning heads and feeling good. This is confidence. This is a new day. So I think that they're feeling confident that they're going to fix this. They're also looking very good. They're really into their looks. They may have undergone some kind of a change with their hair, their facial hair, their body might have been through a transformation. Your masculine may be looking really good right now, feeling really good right now, just in a good energy. And so they're feeling positive about fixing things, and they're very optimistic. But believe me, they have some hurt and regret for what they've done to you here. So I do think they're sorry. The past between you and your masculine is blocked. Feeling restricted, blocked communication or emotional walls up. So you just came out of a period of being blocked from your person. Maybe they blocked your phone. Maybe they put a restraining order on you. Maybe they put walls up emotionally. Whatever it is, you are blocked. You have not been able to communicate with your masculine. There has been a complete cutting off of this energy. And this is your past with this person. Do they feel bad? Yes. Are they changing for the better? Yes. Someone's getting a new perspective. Okay? Someone is going to be getting a new perspective here fairly soon. There is going to be some positive changes come July. I have a lot of Cancerian energy here. So we have the Moon and the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups, all Cancerian, which is July in tropical, but also June for Vedic astrology. So between June and July, this person is really going to start preparing for a new beginning for the both of you. There is going to be a fresh new start in some sense. Let's go ahead and see what's being battled. Because, you know, Aries, you are the god of war. There is obviously a battle. What's being battled right now for the sign of Aries? What is the battle? Because we know it's about shared resources. It could even be about children, marriage. Oh, yeah, it's about children. We have unconditional love. There's Cancerian energy again. There's mama and a baby. Maybe two babies, I don't know. Maybe two mamas, I don't know. There could be, you know. This is what's being battled right now, so you tell me. Clearly there's a battle over a baby, or a child, or children, or an ex. Personally, this has to do with children. We do have the Page of Cups. We have, you know, we've got children here. It's pretty obvious. If I had one big smack in the forehead about this reading, it would say children. Children is a big concern here for the sign of Aries. This is about shared resources. So this would be something on the lines of child support, custody, financial fairness, rules, regulations in the home. You know, for those Aries people that are married and have a family, you might be undergoing some kind of a stress right now, trying to get your kids to do school or focus on some kind of an education because everything's closed, everyone's cooped up in the house. There could be a family feud. And if you don't have children yourself, maybe you live with someone that has children, or your own family and you are having some feuds. It could be about your relationship with your parents and siblings. And so you should think about how that's being affected right now. There is some huge changes between you guys. And the family dynamic here is being transformed. So whether it's your family dynamic with your mom and dad and you and your siblings, or it's about you and your children, or both, this is the dynamics that are changing for Aries. And so I know you've been expecting this to happen, and this is being battled right here. Unconditional love, feeling loved, feeling like they love you. Maybe you feel neglected. Maybe the children feel neglected. Maybe a parent feels like the children have been neglected. You just kind of have to see, you know, what works for you here in this reading. But it's pretty obvious. I can't sit here on a public channel and lie to people's faces and say that this reading is not about that. There's children right there, a little girl with mommy and daddy wedding rings. This is about family and shared resources, you know. Then you got the two mothers here breastfeeding, speaking about motherhood, okay, and all that unconditional love. Then you have here the Page of Cups, and pages always represent childlike or young, okay. And then here I have the Moon, which represents mother, okay. Mother is Cancerian, mother of the zodiac. So again, mothering, nurturing, and parenting. That's what this is about. Even men in a Cancerian energy tend to mother. They tend to nurture. I've known a lot of Cancerian traits in men that are very masculine, but they sure are nurturing people. I've even known personally some men that have had a Venus in Cancer, and good Lord, they're extremely mothering. That's just their nature. So anyways, we have a very sensitive Aries here that could be a mother, or it could be a male that's very mothering and nurturing and very family oriented. But this reading for you guys is extremely family oriented, and I think your family is going through a huge transformation. Can we talk a little bit about the feelings of Aries here? Let's talk about the feelings for Aries. Yes, commitment. You're very committed, Aries. I know we are meant to be, and I'm committed to our love. So the Aries is just committed to a cause, committed to family. This is ride or die. I'm committed to you, and I'll fight for it. I'll fight for my children. I'll fight for my lover, my spouse. I'll fight for my causes that I care for. I'm just committed. You feel extremely powerful. Whatever you believe in right now, whatever is holding you very strongly to the core, this is a very important thing in your life. You're not going to let it just get away. We have, I know I'm running out of time, and patience. Time is ticking for you in some sense. You know that there's a time limit. There's something happening. I feel like there's going to be a communication very soon. And believe me, the time is definitely ticking. Let's talk more about your feelings here with the energy oracles. Time is running out here for Aries, or someone is running out of time, and Aries is about to get you. Aries is ready to pounce. Aries is anxious. As soon as that gun goes and they say go and you're on the race, Aries is ready. Aries is prepared. Aries is ready for this moment. There's going to be some very big changes. You might even be getting some income. I don't think something. I got the garden and the gate, and contract. Okay. Okay, that should be better. Okay. Guys, this is not... Okay, so, we have the contract kind of came in reverse. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't know what that's about, but I'm just going to leave it how it came out. I wanted to turn it, but I know that it came out that way. So I'm just going to say this involves a legal justice system for a lot of you guys. If you feel like there's been an injustice, there's been an unfairness, that could also be what it means. It doesn't have to be. And I think this is karma. A lot of us have to remember that karma doesn't come the way we want it. Karma's not our savior. It doesn't come in with a sword blazing as your protector, or to back you up, you know, when you want. Karma's not there to give you popcorn for a show to make you feel better. Karma comes in the way justice. So I think that you've been dealing with a situation that clearly has been difficult. It's been very hard to endure. But I think because we have this card, reaching out, help is on the way, I think karma is actually going to come and support you on this venture. Okay? And so I'm going to read this. This is about a partnership, a legal commitment. This card shows a contract ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. So this could be signing up to get child support now. There's going to be a contract and a commitment to get paid every month. This could also be a contract for custody, that this is going to be the visitation every month. This could be a contract of, we're signing over this house, and this is yours and this is mine. This could be a contract of, you know, I'm marrying you. I'm choosing to come into a marriage with you. It may be upcoming very soon. You're going to be committed. You're looking at having a family and starting a life with someone. This could be marriage for some Aries people. This could also just be a contract that I'm co-signing for someone. I'm co-signing for a home for my kid's family, or I'm co-signing for a loan to help my children in their career. You know, whatever this is, it's just, I'm going to support you. It could also be other contracts, like hiring a contractor, maybe someone to work on the yard, maybe someone to work in the house. It might be hiring a lawyer, anything like that. So contracts are coming up for Aries. The scales of justice indicate that if a legal action is underway, it's likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on positive new opportunities. This contract reversed also indicates the ending of a previous connection where a future commitment could be concerned. It could be warnings of a delay and perhaps even possible disappointment. The sale of a house could fall through, a job might not come in, a romantic union is stalled.
Mommy,
What?
I had a warning from her wonderful God in his blood on Emerald.
Okay. Mariah! Why can't you start asking them?
I can't.
Sorry for the interruption, guys. I got a very rude comment yesterday. I liked it and laughed. I left it up. I was like, this woman has balls, clearly. Help, Matthew. He's looking for a Godzilla, please.
Hold on in a second.
Thank you. And anyway, she said, who do you think you are, taking care of your kids, walking away from the world waiting on you to go handle something? Like, how dare I? How dare I leave a live broadcasting to take care of something? Who do I think I am? Like, that's what she said. Who do you think you are, and what is your problem? Like, that is so messed up. She kind of made it sound like, do you think that's okay? And, you know, my response is, yeah, this is my channel. I do it on my time. It's a free service to you. Would you like to come to my office and pay me $300? I'd be happy to service you privately. If not, shut your face, because you're here getting a free reading. No one here is paying for it, so zip it. And I'm sorry if that's rude, and I'm sorry if I'm being an ass, but when ass hats like that leave comments like that, I mean, one, kudos for her balls to say something. because it takes a fiery person to say shit like that. But just expect to get snapped back on, you know, and you should already know it. You snap at someone, expect to get snapped back on. Don't be a little puppy and cry in a corner with your little tail between your legs. Arr, 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 arr. Someone corrected me and called me out. Arr, arr, arr. No, this is no sissy lala pussy crap, okay? And maybe this is the perfect reading because Aries Nation, all my Aries people, you know how it is. There's no hair on an Aries tongue. None. Especially an Aries moon. You will say exactly what you think and feel. And there is sensitive people that don't want to hear it, but so be it. So that woman is probably an Aries. So high five, Aries Nation, for voicing your opinion, but now you got clapped back on. It is what it is. It's my channel, and that's that. So we're going to move on to the reading. So this could be a legal situation, or this card reverse can also caution you to not become desperate, because your needy, urgent energy could actually postpone the desired outcome for more. Continue taking action, Aries, even if another direction and your patient resolve will pay off. If the breakup of a relationship is involved, always remember that you deserve to be honored. Open your heart and your life to the person who is willing to be fully present and loving. That person is waiting to commit to your own self-honoring. I'm back, guys. Hopefully that's better. Okay. Drama happening, huh? Anyways, like I was trying to say, it's funny that happened. There could be some delays for you, Aries, if you're going to court on something. Because of the coronavirus, the social distancing, you may have to do court through a phone. Your court date may get rescheduled and pushed out. So there is some confusion on what's going to happen. Am I going to have resolution? Am I going to have resolve with this person? Aries, a lot of you guys emotionally in a situation are hoping that you can get through some kind of a family matter and reach a solution. You want to just get to the end of the rainbow already. You want to be done with the arguments, done with the war, done with this very long time that you felt restrained and restricted and blocked. If this has to do with love, you love this person unconditionally. You're hoping that justice will prevail and give you some help. You want to move on in a better direction with this person. You want resolve. If you're going to ask me, Stephanie, am I going to have resolve with my lover? Yes. Six of Swords is coming. But I told you around June or July. So there could be some, like I said, delays here with the Hanged Man before your resolve comes in. A lot of us are hoping for resolve right now in April or May. And a lot of you guys are looking forward to April and May, squashing a matter with family or kids or lovers. And my answer to you is it may not happen April or May, but it is going to happen in June or July. You will have resolve. You are going to get to the end of this very difficult matter. Stay committed on your journey. Keep on believing. Keep on doing what you're doing. This is praying, manifesting. Let's read this Garden and the Gate. This is abundant prosperity and staying safe. A lot of you guys may be wanting to stay home and be safe. Even when the government lifts the stay-at-home isolation kind of situation that we're all in, this self-quarantine, it's like even when that's lifted, you may still want to restrain and hold back and not just rush out there in the world because you're trying to be safe. There is a concern that even though the government says everything's all gravy, there's still a worry. And a lot of you guys are smart and you know that the government is preparing for a very big increase in coronavirus as soon as they release everyone from self-quarantine. Because now everyone's going to go out there and go ice skating and go to malls and go out to eat and go to stores and go visit their family members. And then you're going to start hearing more and more cases of more and more people getting coronavirus. So you know that, Aries, and you're kind of psychic. You're kind of already perceiving it. You know there's going to be some death with the 8th house. A lot of you guys are concerned about losing a family member. You know there's going to be some kind of deaths happening, so you're just being very cautious before you just put yourself out there. And if this is about a relationship, like I said, there is some kind of a delay to a new beginning, but there is going to be resolution. This card shows a beautiful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around her. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl holds a key and a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money and other personal pleasures coming to you at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seemingly security of this lovely garden may actively be motivated by habit or fear of the unknown. Beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. So I guess Spirit wants you to know, Aries, you are one of the top healing signs, thanks to Swati. But are you going to be able to be okay out there with this coronavirus? Yes. I don't think you're going to be ill, but I think you are holding back. I see a lot of Aries are medically concerned about this entire situation, very cautious, and maybe even a little fear. And this is not known for Aries. Aries is not a fearful sign. So instead of me using the word fear, how about I just use the word cautious? And Spirit's saying, don't be too overly cautious. Step outside the gate. Maybe, I think really the loud message is getting out in nature. Getting outside on those nature walks, going to those areas of recreation. Just put yourself out there slowly but surely. I do think things are going to be safe and at least better by June or July. So help is on the way. We're not going to be suffering forever here. And if you're waiting to have some kind of a resolution with someone, possibly an air sign or a water sign, so we're looking at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, mostly Gemini, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, mostly Cancer. Those signs are really who you're going to be dealing with and what you're going to be facing. A lot of Libra in here, a lot of Cancer in here for the sign of Aries. That could be someone you're strongly dealing with. Also, very strong Scorpio. Okay, and those are the three top signs that Aries could be dealing with. Let's get a fortune cookie for Aries' future here. What does it look like for the sign of Aries? Hold on, my cards are getting messed up. Okay, well, we got two of them. We have soul work. Meditation actually works. Try it. So a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of meditation outdoors. Now that it's springtime, Aries, you feel the most happy in the sun. A lot of Aries people do not find themselves at peace or for any kind of meditative purpose unless it's sunny out. It's different. There are some signs, believe it or not, that love the moon and they love night and they would much rather meditate at night. But Aries is not one of those people. You guys need to feel some warm sunshine on your face or on your body, whether through a window or outside. But that's Aries. You need that sun power. So anyways, they're suggesting that you meditate. Another card for you is someone is walking away. Someone's walking away, Aries. There's an ending of a relationship here. You know, I think you're going to be realizing that this relationship is just over. For a lot of you. Is it over forever? I don't know. We have a lot of unknowns here because of the Seven of Cups. So I want you to walk away for now, for the month of April, for the month of May, for the month of June, for the month of July. Just let things go because we don't know what's going to happen after that. I think there is going to be resolution. But with the moon and the Seven of Cups, there's just too much unknown right now. Right now there are phases being worked out. We also have leaving messages and voicemails telling you I miss you, why you gotta diss me, doing too much, by Paula Deanda. So Aries, don't push it. Don't do too much. You're such a giving sign, Aries. You're such an instigator. You always start the conversation. You start the text. You start the call. Let's just say Aries starts the ball rolling. And Spirit's like, don't do that. There's no ball rolling for you, Aries. Don't start it. There is a third party involved, which is shitty to hear, but it is what it is. 2 heads are better than 1, but 3 is a headache. So there's an outsider. There's someone out there that wants to interfere. And I think right now this is a good time to just step back and let things be, because there is someone else causing mischief in your situation, and it's not gonna make you feel good. It's not gonna make you happy. What?
No one got from and
No one did? Oh, he's in the bathroom in the bathtub bin.
I took him downstairs.
He's not down here. He's upstairs in the bathroom.
Then get him.
I can't get him because I'm here, but I'll give you a candy if you go get him.
Get him.
No. See, guys, this is what I have to deal with. I literally have his 2 arms tied around my neck. I'm trying to do this reading. I don't want to get up. It's all the way upstairs, but he's bugging, and if I don't, he's going to continue bugging, and then I'm going to have to yell, and then who knows what. Hang on, guys. Let me deal with this. Matthew, let's go.
Okay, Mom.
He's in my room. Okay. Can't find it, guys. I tried. Cannot find the darn thing. Sorry about that interruption, Aries. So anyways, what I see here for you, Aries, is it's a time to heal. Look at the bottom here that I'm looking at. Time to heal. It starts by letting the pain in so you can feel it and heal it, okay? And I think that's the biggest message. It's time to re-strategize, okay? Whatever situation I think you were hoping on could be delayed. There is good to come, especially in regards to money. I think money's going to be much better coming in. You might be receiving some money soon. It's almost like you were hoping for love. With the Page of Cups here, you were hoping for an offer of love. You were hoping for a sweet, romantic, or affectionate message. You were hoping for a warm welcome. And it's not saying the word no, because that would be death. That would be 10 of Swords or 10 of Wands. That would be a no. This is a wait. The Hanged Man and the Moon is just wait. There's unknown elements floating around in this scenario. There's also a third party that needs to leave the situation. And it's going to happen. So I'm going to go a little bit further for you, Aries, because clearly there's a third party person here. I was going to quit right there, but since you waited and you were patient, and I had a rant in the middle of your reading, I'll just go ahead and give you some messages about this third party energy that you want over. Spirit, please give me a message about this third party energy that we're waiting on to clear up for the sign of Aries. Please give me a message. What's going to happen to this third party energy? Ooh, good news, Aries. Aries wins. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. This is Aries. Okay, so you win. You're going to have a new beginning. But first, there's going to be pain. 5 of Pentacles. You feel left out in the cold, abandoned, and unchosen. But don't worry, because what goes around comes around. That third party energy is also going to feel this soon enough. There's the key. There's the hole. You're not there yet, but you will, because you have the Star card. Aquarius. What backs you up? Mars. Mars is going to come to fight for you. You're going to get what you want. You may have a little bit of delays, Aries, but you're going to win. If there is going to be a court case procrastinated or pushed out, you will win that court case. It's even better in your honor, or it works in your favor. Everything that's going to happen to you that feels like you're being pushed out, pushed to wait, everything that makes it seem like you're not getting what you want is actually in your favor. Because when all this is said and done, you're going to get your ultimate wish fulfillment. You're going to get a new, passionate, fresh start, a new beginning. And I know it's starting now. Everything, the ball is rolling now. But this is pretty intense. When you get the 8th house, it's a very intense energy. So believe me, this is no... There's a reason of why the universe is pushing this out a little bit, because it's going to get intense. Tell me a little bit more about this third party. They could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. We have date in reverse. That's interesting. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning to set a date. They haven't started dating yet, but they will. There's a third party energy that may be dating someone and they're going to soon be single. There's also a third party that is not available right now, but they will be soon. They need to get out of the way. So there's going to be a third party that's going to start seeing there's other people and other things out there for them. Show me a little bit more about the third party in regards to Aries. The third party in regards to Aries. The Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. They're a pain in the ass, Aries. This third party is a pain in the ass. They don't want to go anywhere. Girl with a snake. That's the third party. Empath and narcissist. Being charmed or charming, okay? Using or being used. They don't have any boundaries. This person that you're fighting is a pain in the ass. It could be your lover that's a pain in the ass, could be your kids, could be their lover, could be their third party. I am referring to a third party. So I don't know who this is, but I'm asking about them, not your lover, not your son or your daughter or your mom or your dad. A third party. Who is this? Maybe there is a parent that's a third party. And that parent is persistent as hell. And they're relentless. And they're instigating and causing problems for you, Aries. There could be a man instigating, the Hammer, just really causing issues. Very persistent. There could be a woman that's very persistent and not wanting to let this go. But we're going to be moving on ultimately, okay? And this third party is a girl with a snake. So there could be a girl that is seeing a man that is a snake. He's a no good ass. Or she's being influenced by a snake, like a parent or a sibling or a friend. Or it's a guy that's with a girl that is like a snake, and she is just conniving, and she's just charming, and she seems so nice, but she's so full of it, and she's so persistent, and she's not going anywhere. Well, she doesn't want to go anywhere. Let's just get an oracle here on the outcome for that third party situation by June or July. What is the outcome for this third party situation for June or July? Adjacent possibilities. Okay, man holding a coin in reverse. There's a man that's going to lose some money. Or there's a rich man around here that's going to lose. There's a man that ain't going to get what they think they're going to get. And then we have these possibilities, which means it could, anything's possible. Notice how these are extremely similar for June and July. These are the same energy. The same. There's a doorway opening up in June or July between you and this person. And if you ask me, they're going to have to give you money. Or they're going to have to give you time. They're going to have to give you some kind of time, some kind of custody, some kind of attention, some kind of financial grievance, some kind of payment. They owe you a debt. There's a door opening and this person owes you, and they will pay. They will pay, guys. That's just certain. I got one more card here. It fell on the floor. Of course it did. action. And that's a beautiful energy right there with the horses there. I love it. This is moving forward. And there's the clock. It's time to end the Aries reading. If you guys don't mind, I went a little over for Aries. Aries had some interruptions, plus it's Aries' birthday. So Aries, you get a longer reading, okay? But yes, there's action coming in with you and this person. The two horses, black and the white, yin and yang. Soulmate energy, also just transformative energy. I'll read that and we're going to end this reading. Energizing effort, Aries, and this is you. Willingness to work. This card tells you that it's now time to be more aggressive. There is forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concentrated action directed towards your goals. This card upright indicates that you are on the right track, Aries, but your determined efforts may increase, and they must. The white horse is the inner action spirit, and thought is the black, and the outer work that needs to still be done. There's some outer work, Aries. What does that mean, outer work? Your body. There needs to be health, recovery. Are you taking care of your health? Are your teeth doing okay? Is your hair looking good? Are you working out? Are you eating? Are you doing okay? Health is a very important thing for you, Aries. Actions are going to be taken, but you also need to pay attention to your health. Also, your home. Your home needs to get in order. I think there's some things pending around your property or around your home that need to be tended to before everything gets underway. So there has to be more action too coming from your part on the outer work. Also meditation and grounding. So continue taking action and trust your intuition at this time. The breakthrough is going to come, and you will see the results you've been working so hard to create. Confirmation. You know, there's some frustration with this third-party person, and I don't have all day to pull 1,000 cards, so I'm just going to give you my intuitive approach to this. I'm going to channel my intuitive psychic reading on this outcome here with this third-party person. This third-party person knows that you are a force to be reckoned with. This third-party person knows you ain't going to back down. This third-party person knows they're in a fight for you and what you want. Now, they're willing to fight, but do they like it? No. But they think that they're strong. They have an overconfident situation. They have fluffed themselves up to think they could even compare or come close to the war that you're about to smack down on this energy, this person or whatever, if they don't pull their shit together and do the right thing. This delay may be a warning from you to them, saying you better watch it. I'm gonna maintain and focus on my life, but if this doesn't get prevailed soon, I'm gonna hit you hard with a hammer. You know, so there's gonna be this hard hammer hit where you're gonna continue pushing. I'm gonna let this be and let spirit work things out because I am getting help. They're reaching out. But if this doesn't get maintained, I'm about to bite back. I'm about to bite back towards the girl with the snake. And you are gonna get what you want in the end because of the star card. You are gonna get resolution. But I think this is why it's gonna be a painful new beginning. A painful resolution because you're fighting to get there. That doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to fight back and forth with this person, take this person to court, or argue with this person, or be at odds with this person. It doesn't feel good, and it doesn't really feel like it's helping. But you will do what you have to do because this is your right, your birthright. Maybe you're fighting for a trust. Maybe you're fighting for an inheritance. Maybe you're fighting for children. Whatever it is, it's your right, it's your birthright, it's your inheritance, and it is your karma. So focus and trust because you will get what you deserve. That is the law. That is karma. Justice, like I said, doesn't come in to make anyone feel better. It's coming in to balance out the scales and do the right thing here. So I do see justice happening, but there is a little bit of a wait only because there's some unknown energies. Okay? So just get prepared for the unknown because there are some things you're not aware of. You will be made aware of them. Do I think they're big things like babies or marriages or moving to different states? No, not anything big like that. But I think there's some unknown elements, as in there was a little bit more involvement with situations than you thought. Maybe someone was financially invested somewhere and you didn't know they were. Maybe someone was tied to someone by a contract and you didn't know they were. You know, there could be something like that lurking. So just keep your eyes open, okay? because there's a reason why Spirit is putting a halt on this, and it's not to punish you. It's to give you what you want in the end, because justice seems to be looking like it's yours. That's the energy of these cards. So anyways, we're done with that reading, guys. Sorry, Aries, you got a long one. Happy birthday. You got a longer one than everybody else. That's okay. It's not going to be that long for everyone else. Please don't get jelly. Let's move on. So now we're going to come into the sign of Taurus. Okay. Let's come into the sign of Taurus. Taurus, what is your energy? Let's get a whole new vibe here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter also, 7th house, and Mars for male-on-male relationships. Okay. All right, Taurus, we got 2 cards for you, love. We got a moment in time, stop and smell the roses. We also got simplicity. It's easier than you think. All right, so getting out in nature and just slowing down your life is easier than you think. This is a time to just be happy in nature. You know, Mother Earth is here to say, I'm rebirthing life. Look at the baby birds, look at the bunnies, look at the flowers, look at the trees budding and blooming. Smell the fresh air with the rain coming down. Feel the air difference and the difference in temperature. You know, it's time to just enjoy spring. We rush through the seasons so fast. They pass right by. It's like before you know it, spring hits and then it's summer. And before you know it, you're carving pumpkins. You know, and you're like, what happened to the seasons? What Spirit's telling you, Taurus, is don't let this pass you by. Don't let spring come and go like it always has. Let's get some more messages here for Taurus. Show me what's going on with Taurus. I also feel some painful melancholy energy coming from Taurus. Are you feeling down? Are you feeling worn out or sad? I just feel some melancholy, whatever that is for Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what's going on for the sign of Taurus, please? Okay. Aries energy comes in your reading. So we have the King of Cups. So you're very emotional this month. Taurus could be going through a very big time of emotional awakening, enlightenment, the rebirth of spirituality. You are coming into your own now spiritually. There's just a rebirth of who you are, and you're ultra spiritual. You're really into astrology and healing and meditation and music. Someone could also be missing a father. Maybe there's a father that's a Taurus also. But I feel for some of you guys, you could be missing a grandfather or a father at this time. Okay, Taurus? With the 7 of Pentacles, it's planting seeds and not seeing them grow yet, or not being satisfied with how they've grown. It's waiting a long time for something, and then you're disappointed. Example, it's like a kid right now in coronavirus waiting for their birthday celebration all year, waiting for that birthday party. They've been thinking about where they want it, they're planning it, and then this happens, and you don't get to go where you wanted to go for your birthday. You know? Maybe you were planning a trip to Disney. You know, maybe you were planning on going to the aquarium. In this case, maybe you were planning on a relationship. You know, maybe you were hoping that everything would have been finished and settled by now, or something like that, and it's not. You may also be disappointed that we're still going through this stupid coronavirus crap, and you're just disappointed that it puts a downer on summer, puts a downer on spring, and you're just like, damn it, this sucks. That might be this melancholy energy that I'm picking up. It's just like, I want to enjoy things. You know, Taurus, you're ruled by Venus, so you love beautiful things. You love to eat nice foods. You like to go out to eat. You like to be out in nature. You love to be in a beautiful ambiance somewhere a lot of the time. You might like to shop. And this has just really been a downer for you creatively. You know, usually you're more creative and you have more energy, and now you're just like, I feel worn out. Don't worry, Taurus. There is a spark of energy coming in this week with the Ace of Wands. So within 7 days, you're going to have a creative inspiration or a spark of energy and excitement into your life. So this Debbie Downer kind of energy is going to literally melt away with this Aries energy. There's going to be a spark of happy. Oh yes, bottom of the deck is Six of Wands. And then we have Temperance. King of Wands sits at the bottom of the deck. You're going to be fine, Taurus. You're going to be happy, victorious. You're going to be in the limelight. You're going to be out there. I see there's going to be some fun coming up for you. Within the next 6 weeks, you're going to be around a lot of people. You might be seeing your family. You might just be visiting your family within 6 weeks, and everyone's going to be so happy to see you, even the next week. So I see that you've been waiting for this, and don't worry, it's coming. It is literally on the way. Temperance is like, just wait. Also, there's a warning here to balance out your mood and your energy through the use of singing bowls or meditation. There's something here about an unbalanced temperament. And I don't know if it's because of some, physical, mental, chemical imbalance, or someone that's been upsetting you. Taurus, there could be a Leo, a Scorpio, or a Taurus, another Taurus that's upsetting you. You need to balance this out, but mostly it's about you. And I feel like your emotions have been very unsettled. Your emotions are not doing the best. Your emotions are getting the better of you. Do you understand? Like, you're not getting the best of your emotions at all. They're getting the better of you. Don't let it overtake you like this. Okay. Ooh, we have selfhood. I have some single Tauruses watching me. This is about love of self, feeling good about you, getting your hair done. Even if you do it yourself, this is dyeing your hair, blowing out your hair, curling your hair, whatever. This is spending time, if you're a female, on your hair. That's going to be prominent this week. A lot of you are going to be needing to get that hair done, seriously, even if it's yourself. You might be cutting or trimming your own hair here, painting your own nails, setting out some new outfits, cleaning your room, reorganizing your room. This could be about maybe wanting to order something new for your bedroom, a new bedding set, maybe just rearranging your room. Six of Wands and selfhood is just empowering. So usually when I see somebody being empowered, they're doing something to make themselves feel good about themselves. And that's what's empowering you. So 9 times out of 10, that's looking better. Looking better always empowers everybody. But it's also feeling better. So working out, getting outside in the sun might also be making you feel better. Getting some vitamin C, some vitamin D inside your system. This could really make you turn around and feel so much happier with life. So anyways, I see some really good things. You're finally balancing out your energy. You're loving you. You're loving yourself. Let's get into the shadow side here of Taurus. We have a masculine out here that's fighting to be better. Okay. Stripping down masculine beliefs. I'm fighting so hard to become a better man. So there you go. You have a masculine that just has really wanted to step up and be better for you, Taurus. This person wants to improve and stop being an ass. I think this person was kind of an asshat to you for a while, and they're sorry. I think this person wants to make it up. So you expect this masculine to start coming in and reaching out to you, Taurus. This person feels very strongly for you. Oh, yes, we have Chariot energy, baby. Victory, victory here. We got Six of Wands, victory, victory, Chariot. Finally making progress and doors opening. So there's a masculine coming in for Taurus. They broke free from a karmic situation. A karmic cycle or drama is over. So they recently separated from some kind of a karmic scenario. They're done. They want to come be with you. You're looking really attractive to them. and you're loving you're loving life. Your vibe is high vibe, where you're not even worried about anything else but you right now, or this week you're going to be going into your own energy. And so someone you've been waiting on to come in, which is could be this King of Cups, the King of Wands earlier as well, and then the Seven of Pentacles. So very strong Virgo, but it could be another sign of Taurus or Capricorn. But yeah, this person's coming in fast. We also have, I want to give my all to you. And there's the clock. They want to give their all to you. They're healing their inner child, mom, dad issues, painful past, and family disputes. Okay? So this person has worked on some very hard to deal with issues. They actually want to be better for you. They want to be good. Expect this person to reach out for you fairly soon. Within 6 weeks, this person's going to reach out. Ooh, we got hostility in reverse. This very strong masculine. This is a muscular man for a lot of you. But this person's been hostile with you and is not going to be hostile anymore. This person was kind of a hard ass, very difficult to deal with. They're toning it down. They're coming back. They're not going to be giving you a hard time. This person's not. Let's read this in reverse, number 26. This card reversed marks the end of hostilities between the both of you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you. The universe is supporting your own intentional shift and in your internal shifting. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to an external factor or your own invention, this card embodies well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be an action that you have to take, and it may seem like on the surface things are slow with the Seven of Pentacles, but they're actually getting better with the Six of Wands. This card encourages you, letting you know that your inner vibrations are changing, selfhood, and the situation is going to be resolved. Six of Wands. You and this person are going to have resolution. Temperance is the fix-it angel. There is someone coming in here to fix this with you. Your guys' relationship will be balanced. And mostly because you're getting balanced. Because you're getting emotionally balanced and grounded and stable. Believe me, this is going to change. This might explain why you've been a little melancholy lately. You and this person have been at an odds. But that's coming to an end. So success and victory is yours. Be prepared for this person to come give you their all. They really do care strongly about you. Let's go ahead and get a cookie oracle for your fortune in the future. For this sign of Taurus, we have spiritual growth. Happiness is not being without conflict, Taurus, but life with the skills to cope. So you are this week, within 7 days to 6 weeks even, getting skills on how to deal with your conflicts. There may have been a time that you were kind of stubborn-headed, and I have to say that about you, Taurus. You guys know. You guys bumping heads. You know, stubbornness kind of here got in the way. Your feelings got really in the way, and the moon is exalted in Taurus. So just the fact that I feel that you've been really emotional and kind of pulled back and forth with this moon energy, just making you really emotional and maybe more depressed or melancholy than usual. I just want you to know that you're changing and it's spiritual growth. A lot of you guys might be getting ascension symptoms. So that may have been what you've been experiencing, and just Google that if you want to know what that is. But that might have been some of your issues, and that's clearing out. So spiritual growth is definitely here, but also your relationship is looking beautiful. So I think we're pretty much good on this. I'll get an astrology card here for an outcome. Spirit, show me an outcome here for the sign of Taurus. Show me an outcome here for the sign of Taurus. Okay, show me an outcome for the sign of Taurus. Show me an outcome for the sign of Taurus. Whoops. Okay, so Aries is sticking out. There it is. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading impulsive action is likely. So I think a fire sign might be coming towards you soon. Because we're getting a new moon in Aries, you're feeling that moon energy because, like, again, moon is exalted in Taurus. So the moon is really right behind you and the sign right next to you. And in tropical, it's in your sign. So these emotions are explainable. And with this Aries confirmation, it just means the energy around you is moving forward. This is forward motion. So your relationship is moving forward. Actions are being taken. Okay? That's the end of your reading. All right. So now we're going to go into Gemini. Okay. Spirit, please bless me right now and give me a reading for the sign of Gemini. Let's see what's going to happen for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, what's going on with you? Taking action, Gemini. Breaking ground. Oh, I love it. Act like you want it, Gemini. More Aries energy. Aries is inspiring everybody today. This is just going and get it, baby. Gemini's like, I'm in go get it mode, baby. I am in get it mode. Get it. Get it done. Breaking ground. The start of something new, baby. This is maybe literally getting out there and getting in that ground and shoveling, building a garden, transforming your backyard. It could be physically getting a shovel out and planting flowers and growing things and just transforming your environment. This could also be breaking ground on a book, breaking ground on a career situation. But I feel like for you. That's my camera. So things are finally going to start switching directions because you're going to be taking the action on what you want. Where you, okay? So this is like what